KBOB, Tulsa, and now streaming 24/7 live from the Eden Media Studio. 24/7 live at KBOB899.com.
Two Dawgs Sports Show, we back, baby. Drone and Yo, you ready to go? Then let's start the show. Two Dawgs are back with a brand new season. Yeah, you know the reason. Sports talk, flavor, got that extra seasoning. Drone and Yo, stay on the go. Looking for scores and stats, then this your show. Two Dawgs, they got the breakdown. Yeah, we throw down in T-Town. Look no further, Dan. You have just found the number one sports talk show. Savage picks from Yo, big dog picks from Drone. Wanna welcome y'all back home. Can't forget the latest news. Yeah, them dudes. Let's be them boys. We say the noise. We giveaways. Highlights for the game today. Let's start the show. Come on, I lead the way.
What's up? It's the Two Dawgs Sports Talk Show coming at you this Tuesday afternoon in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It is warm outside. I think the high was like 67 degrees. And about 2 weeks ago, it was like negative 13 or something around there. Boy, it was freezing. We walking around today with short sleeves on and everything. It's supposed to be 60-something degrees tomorrow, 60-something. It's supposed to be nice. They talking about rain later on this week. But as far as the sunshine, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And hey, we didn't have no sunshine for a long time. It was a little bit miserable, but we got sunshine now. Oh boy, it's towards the end of the football season. My week was well. We got Yo, he running a little bit late, but Yo be coming in with us real soon. But hey, last week it wasn't really a busy week. We celebrated my children for some of the accomplishments that they've done. And as a father and as a mother, we wanted to celebrate our children. So we cooked some food for them and everything, and fed them and all that, so they can have just to honor them and tell them thank you for being the children you are. I had some real good children, I was able to see my grandchildren and everything, So it was all good. And then Sunday. I had to speak on a panel at the church, at Ignite Church Tulsa. I had to speak on a panel, men's panel, which turned out real good. It was awesome. The Spirit of God moved. But hey, after that, it was time to watch football. The Kansas City Chiefs against the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. And y'all know we just sitting in front of the TV. We're just waiting to see what's going on and what's going to happen. And boy, did it go down. Kansas City Chiefs did their thing. The Detroit Lions was the Detroit Lions. Dan Campbell, he made the Detroit Lions bigger Detroit Lions. Everybody was waiting for that shoe to drop, and that shoe dropped. It wasn't no more glass slipper. It wasn't no more Cinderella. Wasn't none of that. It turned into a pumpkin, and that pumpkin didn't turn back into a chariot of fire or a chariot of nothing. It wasn't no Prince Charming coming with a slipper to see if it fit on the foot. It was done and it was over with. And Dan Campbell straight up told his players, we might not get back here next year. There's not a good chance. Some of y'all might not be here next year, because he's talking from the heart. We always want people to talk from the heart. But then when the coaches talk from the heart and tell you the truth, we persecute them. So either you want the truth or you want them to lie. You got to take your pick on which one you want. You either want the truth or the lie. Me personally, I'd rather them tell me the truth. I don't have a problem with what Coach Dan Campbell said. I don't have a problem with him telling his teammates we might not get back here next year, because that's the truth. We might not get back here next year. But then again, we just might. It all depends on how hard we work. It all depends on what we do. It all depends on who we keep and who we don't keep. It all depends on who we pick up. Because we can let some players go was vital to what we did this year, but we also can pick up some players that's going to improve us. So it's a flip of the coin. You never know. So I don't got no problem with what Coach Campbell said. I don't have a problem with her saying, hey, some of you might not be here. But ain't that the truth? They know. They're on a contract. Contract mean year to year. That means contract mean we ain't always seen it. Hey, we had to release you. Hey, we had to trade you because of the salary cap. That's contract work. So some of them might not be there. Ain't you always seen it? You have a good team, an excellent team. Your team is on top of the line. You just know you're going to be good. And then next year, you don't get back. Look at the Philadelphia Eagles, prime example. Went to Super Bowl last year. Oh, they were slated to go top notch. They were slated to kick everybody's behind and make it back to Super Bowl again this year. But they all say offensive coordinator. They all say defensive coordinator. They all say their cornerback to the Detroit Lions. They got some other players. They picked up players. And here we go. It was in flux the whole season. And they got booed out first round of the playoffs. Lost 5 games at the end of the season. Ended up being the 5th seed instead of the number 1 or the number 2 seed like everybody thought they was. They was 10-1 and then consistent on dropping game after game after game after game. So what Coach Dan Campbell said, it's the truth. You might not be there next year. They always talk about the Super Bowl slump. The Super Bowl slump. It's the curse. It's like the curse of the Madden. You're on the cover of Madden. It was the curse. Being on the cover of Madden. And then the next year, you're a star player. You was on the cover of Madden. And then you end up getting hurt. You might not get back there next year. What Dan Campbell was right. He told them the right thing. You just might not get back there next year. You never know. You was on cloud 9. You was there. Look at the Cincinnati Bengals. Everybody knew they was going to compete this year. Oh, they got a good chance. Oh, they going to beat Patrick Mahomes. Oh, they going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Then Joe Burrow goes down with a leg injury for the beginning of the season. And they not the same. And then you got the other, they said, oh, the Kansas City Chiefs, they ain't going nowhere. The Kansas City Chiefs going to get beat. The Kansas City Chiefs, they not making it. They not the same team. The Kansas City Chiefs won't be there. The Kansas City Chiefs, and look what happened. Last year, the Kansas City Chiefs made it to the Super Bowl. They won it. Once again, this year, they wasn't supposed to be there. Receivers dropping passes every which way but loose. Receiver dropping passes here, receiver dropping passes there. And hey, then Super Bowl this year. Like I said, what Dan Campbell said was the truth. I'd rather for the coach to tell me the truth than to lie to me. And everybody knows there's a good possibility you might not be there. So what's wrong with the coach line? Why? I say, well, you don't say that to your players. The players already know. If they've been in this league long enough, they know there's a good possibility I might not be there next year. Unless I'm a star player. Sometimes star players ain't there next year. Because you have contract negotiations, you have contract holdouts, you have coaches changing hands, everything that you can think of. So Dan Campbell's telling the truth. So I'm not mad at Dan Campbell Coach Campbell for telling the truth. Keep telling the truth, Coach. You just need to change some of your coaching philosophy. We'll be right back here on the $2 Sports Talk Show.
Share the experiences of the community. At the Event Center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
Hey, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Welcome to Black Wall Street Tees and Souvenirs, where you can get the best Black-owned t-shirts, apparel, and souvenirs right here in the heart of Tulsa. For more information, please call 918-523-0608 or shop online with us at bwstshirts.com. And we hope to see you soon.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Watts, the Community Development Director for Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease.
And my name is Lindsay Corbett, Community Health Worker Director of Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like you, we are weary of this pandemic. Unfortunately, people of color are disproportionately affected by this virus. The COVID-19 vaccine has been shown effective, not in keeping us from getting the virus, but from hospitalizations and death.
So let me ask you, will you roll up your sleeve and get the vaccine? It's the best shot we've got at fighting this virus. Do it for your life, your family, and your community. To find out more information about the COVID-19 and how it's impacting Oklahomans like you and me, and to find out vaccination sites, go to vaxok.org. That is vax, V-A-X, OK.org.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Ah, okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
Man, it's time to start being more transparent in the body of Christ. You know? Take the mask off. Take the mask off. Have we met? Who are you? Take the mask off. Take the mask off. Take the mask off. Have we met? Who are you? Take the mask off. I don't fake the funk. I don't perpetrate. Getting too old. Ain't got time to play. I don't fake the funk. I don't perpetrate. Getting too old. Ain't got time to play. Preaching righteousness, but you don't let it weigh. God delivered me. I refuse to stray. It take discipline to obey. He's the master potter. I'm just the clay. Chose to fight. Never stop walking. Battle dark forces. Christopher Walken. Preach a great sermon, but you just talking. Minister of Satan. Status stalking. In love with the title. Became an idol. Spiritually dead. Check his vitals. Flesh and spirit. They're arch rivals. Dead flesh gang. Suicidal. Die daily. Been crucified. Been resurrected. I hear your lies. Raise of faith. I kept my stride. God removed the plank from my eyes. You deserve it. True gift of the spirit. Scripture based in every lyric. I talk it loud. Plus walk it out. No DJ no fear, no doubt. Gwen Stefani, holla back. Breathing life on every track. Be transparent. Take off the mask. The word of truth forever lasts. Take the mask off. Take the mask off. Have we met? Who are you? Take the mask off. Take the mask off. Take the mask off. Have we met? Who are you? Take the mask off. I don't fake the funk. I don't perpetrate. Getting too old. Ain't got time to play. I don't fake the funk. I don't perpetrate.
Welcome back to the Two Dogs Sports Talk Show. That's Trinity Trey. That's Trinity Trey. Y'all know how we do. Hey, all right, let's talk ball. You know, y'all here. I gave my monologue, my soliloquy. I hope y'all didn't get upset with it, but that's the way I feel. That's how I see it. You know, I appreciate Dan Campbell telling the truth. Well, all right. we're gonna touch on game number 2 first, which is the Detroit Lions against the San Francisco 49ers. Detroit. You turn back, like I said earlier, you turn back into a pumpkin. And there was no Prince Charming to take Cinderella the ship. You did what Detroit Lions was expected to do. You lost. When you shouldn't have lost. You had the game won. You was upset 24-7. 24-7. Yo, I'm gonna let you talk your talk. Then I'm gonna come back after you because you can say something crazy that don't even make sense. I already know. But so, go ahead. Say what you got to say.
Bro, you're up 24-7 going into halftime. And after half, the decisions the coach made cost you the game. You're right, bro. They should have kicked the field goal. It's the NFC Championship game. You up by 17 points on the road in the playoffs, one half to go to the Super Bowl. You got it in your back pocket. But instead of playing smart, taking the points that you're given, make San Francisco have to actually go down and score and stop you from scoring, you kind of help them do it for you. I had picked Detroit to win because I thought Detroit would play smart ball.
I picked Detroit too.
To play smart ball, and they made us look like geniuses first half. Because I didn't think Brock Purdy would be able to make the plays that he needed to make.
Well, hold up. I got to give the Brock Purdy. Second half,
he played like
because Detroit gave him a layup. Gave him a handoff.
He took
gave him watermelon and some macaroni and cheese and some
fried chicken
fried chicken with some collard greens.
Yeah, he gave him the whole
and some hot water cornbread on the side and not no apple pie. They gave him a peach cobbler and a Mississippi mud to eat for dessert with some
ice cream.
With some ice cream, and then also he had some Kool-Aid. What flavor he have? Red. That's what he had. We know red ain't no flavor, but that's what we had. What flavor he had? He had a red. So they gave him red Kool-Aid and put too much sugar in it. So he had sugar diabetes and everything, so he gave it to Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers.
And they ate.
And they ate and ate and ate, and they was fatter than a cotton-picking pig.
So, that's all I got to say about the Lions. San Francisco, we know they was a heck of a ball club. We knew they was going to be in the running. They proved that all season. And from Detroit's fault, they ended up in the Super Bowl.
So question I have, did San Francisco win it or did Detroit lose it?
Detroit lost it. Detroit straight up lost it. I've been seeing people talking about, well, I'm from Detroit, we do this. And I'm from Detroit, you do this. Well, I see what in Detroit, the Detroit Lions, when they get to the NFC Championship, ready to go to the Super Bowl, they turn back into the 1995 Detroit Lions.
Hold on, time out. They ain't never been to the championship game except once. That's it.
No, since 1957.
Last time wasn't no Super Bowl. That wasn't
I know.
Super Bowl.
That was
so they never been here. 32 years they never been here. 32 years. That 32 years they ain't been here. They ain't never been here. They ain't snipped. Even when Barry Sanders was there, they didn't make it to the NFC Championship game.
Okay, well, first time y'all in the championship game, a half away from the Super Bowl, and you turn back into the 1997, 98, and 99 Detroit Lions.
Hold on. You giving them dates. We have Detroit Lions. They turned back into the Detroit Lions.
Oh.
Period. They turned back into it. It wasn't. No, you gave them too much credit. You said 96, 97, 90. They turned back into the Detroit Lions. Yeah, the one. Yeah, Thanksgiving Detroit Lions.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
They turned back into
That.
who we thought what they were.
They thought what he say? What Dennis Green said? They thought who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. That's exactly what y'all did. Y'all let San Francisco off the hook because y'all had them hook, line, and sinker.
Hey, but they from the old school Detroit. They threw the fish back in the lake. Man. They took off hook and threw the fish.
So I guess they wanted to go to Cancun that bad, bro.
Yeah. They want to go to Cancun or something. But okay, I'm for set straight.
Okay.
In the NFL,
means not for long.
You don't get the NBA. Get what 6 timeouts a half?
Yeah.
Plus what 2 or 3 30-second timeouts, something like that.
Yeah, you get 3 20s.
Yeah. And so you're able, when a team get on a momentum and on a roll, you're able to call timeout and stop that momentum, that roll. In the NFL, you only get 3 timeouts. And you can't use them. They're precious. So the way you stop momentum, you methodically drive down the field. And then if you don't score a touchdown, you kick a field goal if you're in the field goal area. Right. I understand that the field goals that he was kicking was 40-something yards or more. I get it. That's not a guarantee. Because we know kickers up miss. That's one thing we do know. Kickers are missing. They kicker have missed before. So, but that's the way you stop the winner. And they would have kicked the field goal. And it wasn't like that the 4th down play wasn't open. The play was open. The receivers were open. And receivers dropped the ball. Dead in their hands. I guess what happened was the Kansas City Chiefs passed down they Butterfinger-itis down to Detroit for a second half because Detroit stopped catching the ball.
Yes.
They receivers had the ball there in hand. And it's okay. Well, I get it. The dude, I think he's a rookie or a first year or second year player. Gibbs, he fumbled the ball. This was so crazy. Your star running back fumbles the ball one time and you don't run him no more.
Makes no sense.
Help me to understand that one. He fumbles the ball one time and you don't run him no more?
Blasphemy.
This is utterly chaotic. This is utterly a disgrace. This is utterly a misstep by the Detroit Lions all the way around. From Coach Campbell, from the players, from Jared Goff, from all of it. It was just pure misstep. And Dan Campbell, he was being Dan Campbell. But like I said in my Just a Doggone Minute, like Kenny Rogers, you got to know when to hold them and you got to know when to fold them.
You got to know when to walk away and know when to run.
And so Dan Campbell didn't know that. He didn't know I should have walked away from going forward. He didn't realize that. He didn't know that he should have run from going forward. He didn't know. He didn't know that he should have folded. He didn't know that. He thought I can hold on to who I am. He thought he could hold them.
And make it to the promised land.
Yeah. And he didn't realize that I can't hold it. I can't hold them. I got to fold them. I got to run. Or I either got to walk away. One of the two. He chose to hold them. And what happened?
He gone fishing.
He's gone fishing. And I got to give it to Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy is one that if you give him a little bit of momentum, he gonna take it. Look at the game in the divisional playoff round against the Green Bay Packers. Brock Purdy wasn't doing nothing. Green Bay Packers gave Brock Purdy a little bit of an inch.
And he took a mile.
And he took a mile and he ran with it. What did Detroit do? Brock Purdy wasn't doing nothing. They had him locked up. They gave him a little bit of an inch,
He took 4 miles.
and he took 4 miles. He took.
Well,
off.
no. He took 8 miles.
Yeah.
Because he go back to Detroit. He took 8 miles.
But that's all. Brock Purdy, you cannot allow him to get on the run, because if he get on the run, and don't get me wrong, it was David Tyree thing.
Yeah.
With the catch by IU. David Tyree. The ball bounced off the Detroit receiver, cornerback face mask, and Brandon IU catch the ball. It was a fluke play. David Tyree in the Super Bowl.
Cast went on his helmet.
Eli Manning breaks away from a tackle. Lord knows I don't know how he did it. It stayed up because he's not really very athletic. And he threw the ball, and David Tyree catched it on top of his helmet. It's the immaculate reception with Franco Harris. The ball hit off one of the Raiders players. Franco Harris caught the ball before he hit the ground, scored a touchdown. It's those fluke plays. And that's what happened. It was a fluke play.
But that was very good concentration, because most people would have dropped that pass.
Yeah. And so if it wasn't for that fluke play, San Francisco might not be going there. But it goes to say, you cannot give Purdy any kind of momentum switch. Purdy is one of the ones, you got to put your foot on him, and you got to choke him out.
Once you get him down, you got to keep him down.
Yeah, once you get him down, you got to put your foot on his neck and make him do a Tom and Jerry. When you remember when the Bulldog, when Tom used to be messing around with the Bulldog and the little puppy.
Spike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Spike grabbed Tom by the neck.
Yeah.
And chokes him out.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do with Purdy.
Yeah.
If you don't, he's going to make you pay. He's going to make you pay. San Francisco 49ers are beatable. They are beatable. They're not as good as people think they are. They're not as top notch. But like I said, you get them getting momentum. San Francisco plays off momentum. If you let them have momentum and you don't shut that momentum down, San Francisco going to capitalize. And Detroit couldn't stop it. They started dribbling and foaming at the mouth, and San Francisco kept scoring and kept scoring and kept scoring, and wasn't nothing Detroit can do.
What's Mustafa's son?
Simba.
That's what they turned into. They was first half they was Mustafa. Second half they turned into Simba.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think what it was. First half they was Scar. Detroit was Scar. Scar was on top of the hill.
Yeah.
He controlled the whole pride.
Yeah.
The hyenas and all that.
Yeah.
And then Simba came on the scene. And then Scar turned into the wimp of the group, and the hyenas ate him up. Purdy was the Simba. McCaffrey, Debo, all them was hyenas.
Yeah. Okay.
And they attacked Scar and just ate him up. And what? Or you can say, when Simba came back and all his posse, Nala and the little monkey and all the other little characters, the pig, and the little muskrat. That's McCaffrey, Debo, Kittle. The defense. That's all them.
Everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they just attacked them, and it was over. They couldn't do nothing about it. And I hate it. But, oh, well, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yep.
And that's what it is. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. When we come back, we're talking Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens here on Two Dawgs Sports Talk Radio.
Trey, you know this one gonna be crazy. That girl, through the roof. Yeah, ain't no limits. Know the grain, so divine, we on business. Told the line, blow your mind, we on Guinness. Did the crime, not the time, like a witness. New beginnings, ain't no limits. Know the grind, so divine, we on business. Told the line, blow your mind, we on Guinness. Did the crime, not the time, like a witness. Like a Guinness. We got favor all around, now you see the team. Swore it up, when they get to cutting, they gon' flee the scene. Had to thank the Lord for the suffering, then he intervened. I done been down bad, sketching for any means. I done been out bad, sketching with the outcast. Trying to smell the roses when it's bombs over Baghdad. Jesus told me back that this ain't about no ass cap. I was just a juvie when he stood me how to bounce back. I was thinking rubies, then he used me, still finessing with a toolie. Got depression, was my best friend, popping necks and feeling woozy. Got some breasts and I go through it. I'm a mess, I think I blew it. Then you blessed me through the ruins. We was seeing sell, seeing hell, trying to see us sell. We know Jesus well, paid the bell, this how freedom felt. I know Jesus well, Peter fell, still he made it well. We just eating up, check the smell, this the season well. Ain't no limits, know the grain, so divine, we on business. Told the line, blow your mind, we on Guinness. Did the crime, not the time, like a witness. New beginnings.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
Hey, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Welcome to Black Wall Street Tees and Souvenirs, where you can get the best Black-owned t-shirts, apparel, and souvenirs right here in the heart of Tulsa. For more information, please call 918-523-0608 or shop online with us at bwstshirts.com. And we hope to see you soon.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Ah, okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
Where did I go? Hands on me, I been in my sin. Hands on me, I'm out of repent. Hands on me, you know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I've been risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go?
Looking like they don't want rap no more. Promise that I never go back no more. Never let sin go and trap no door. It's a trap, baby, act so poor. Yeah, we act so cold, but I'm act so Troy. Oops, act so falling, but the path is holy. Talking matrimony, he was stabbed and hungry from my past belong. Don't gotta pass it home, y'all know. I know, yeah. They talking numbers again, I've been in the window. Ain't never come to pretend, I gotta repent. Know that he covered my sins, he's coming again. It's not right then, it's not right then.
Hands on me, I been in my sin. Hands on me, I'm out of repent. Hands on me, you know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I've been risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go?
Left out like a left in. Best route for the destiny. Yeah, just now like an X-Men. Was stressed out, but I'm destined. How could you pay for truth but choose to free the lies? If I play the truth, but you proceed to not. Know this way to you to loot and seek the mind. So I pray the truth, recoup and see the light. Oh. Yeah. Back on my grizzly, I'm back on my grind. Claiming they poppin', but capping for shine. Know that I go to the master for mine. Know that it's only a matter of time. Like Jacob, he gave me a ladder to climb. More than my steps, so my path is a vine.
Where I go, hands on me, I've been on my shit. Hands on me, yeah, I'm out of repent. Hands on me, yo, know I've been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I've been risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go?
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show. I swear, boy, these jokers, boy, hey, man, y'all should be hearing some of this mess they talking while we on break. I can't say it right now because we got to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. But this junk that hey, football season long was over. I'm just going to lay it on y'all when, oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, Casey. yeah. Good God from Zion, boy.
Good God from Zion.
Boy. I swear I ain't playing. Boy,
Bobby John Brown.
All right, man. Casey Chiefs and Baltimore. I've been saying, like Ric Flair, to be the man,
you gotta beat the man.
And right now, Patrick Mahomes, whatever, my homeboy, whatever you want to call him, Mr. State Farm, Mr. Subway, whatever you want to call him,
Mr. Big Check,
he the man. He the man right now. And right now, nobody in that AFC has shown he's the man. You thought he was going to do the same thing in the playoffs and Colin and Burrowhead and everything else. And
what happened?
Got mollywopped.
Yep.
So it's interesting. It's interesting. This man I've been to his AFC Championship 6 years in a row. Probably couldn't be in the playoffs at least 5 out of the 6 years. I mean, 5 out of your first 6 years, you in Super Bowl. If it wasn't for that outsides, 5 out of 6 years they've been in Super Bowl. Think about that, man. 5 out of the first 6 years of this dude's career. Not just in the AFC Championship game, but the Super Bowl.
Bro, stop right there. I got something to say. I'm going to say this, and I know a lot of cats is going to be like, yo, you wrong. Let Patrick Mahomes win 2 or 3 more Super Bowls. On the road he's on now, he is 11-2 in the playoffs. 11-2. Now, during the playoffs, the only time he's ever lost is when he made it to the Super Bowl.
Well, he lost that 1 year against Burrow.
1 year against Burrow. If he wins 2 or 3 more Super Bowls, they're going to start calling him the GOAT.
They already called him the GOAT in some instances. They already calling him the GOAT.
Because I'm going to tell y'all the truth, bro. When it comes playoffs, I'm never betting against number 15. I am not going to do it.
Hey, the Baltimore Ravens shot themselves in the foot.
Right.
They shot themselves. You're the number 1 rushing team.
And you only run the ball 6 times.
Makes
no sense.
And I know people can call me crazy. Because y'all was looking at me crazy when I made the statement that I made before we got on the show. And we were sitting there discussing stuff. And y'all looked at me crazy. But Lamar Jackson offense is predicated off the run game. People said, no, it ain't not. Yes, it is. His offense and his passing is predicated off the run game. They are a old school team. Running a ball that opens up that pass. Now you're worried about whether he's going to run or whether he's going to pass. And then you got to account for that running game. But if I know that you ain't supposed to run the ball, and all I got to do is account for for Lamar Jackson? Oh, I'm gonna eat you alive. That's what made Baltimore's offense so unstoppable this year. That's what made Baltimore offense so devastating this year.
So you're saying the fact that this is what I'm gonna say. Jim Harbaugh is a heck of a coach. Or is it John? John Harbaugh. He's a heck of a coach. But who is the better coach? John Harbaugh or Andy Reid? I'm going to go with Andy Reid, bro. I think he is an offensive genius.
He is, but this is what happens. A lot of times these offensive coaches, which Andy Reid had to adjust to this. Andy Reid is older.
Right.
He's been around, so he had to adjust because Andy Reid used to do the same thing. These offensive coaches want to show that they're so smart that they get caught up on the pass to show that my offense is all that. And they start passing the ball like crazy, which costs them the game. Kellen Moore, he did it all this year with Herbert.
And that's why he might be up out of there.
He is out of there. He's the new offense coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh my God!
Which don't fit Jalen Hurts and what he does. But
not at all.
But I digress. Okay, that's what these offensive coordinators do. Look at Shanahan. Shanahan, he's starting to adjust now too since he got Christian McCaffrey. He stopped being he slows down on getting pass happy.
Yeah. But when you're paying a dude $22 million, you got to give him the ball.
No, but I'm just saying that's what happened. And that's what happened with this, with Munchkin. You've been running the ball all year long. You're the number one rushing team in the league, and you get to mainstream football where all eyes is on you and you only. Oh, now I can show my offense. I can show the passing skills, my rollouts, my motion, I can show all that stuff because really I want a head coaching job. I don't want to just be the offensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens. I want me a head coaching job somewhere. And he's showing that, and it cost him the game. Instead of doing, because they with the 6 runs they had, they was averaging 5 yards a carry. So you can't tell me that the run game wasn't working.
You didn't give it time for it to really.
You stopped using it. And that's what cost them the game. So now I don't have to worry about the run game. I just got to worry about Lamar. Think about that.
Making them one-dimensional would help.
Yes, I rather a defense. If I'm on defense, I don't want to have to worry about the run game, Lamar plus Lamar running. That's 3 things you got to worry about. You only got 11 players on defense. So what you gonna do? Somebody come on. And that's what happened. The defense woke up second half, but really, Patty Mahomes and Andy Reid figured out, I don't need to go crazy passing the ball. We're in the lead. I can just run the ball.
Take time off the clock.
Patty Mahomes, if you notice, Patrick Mahomes wasn't trying to make no real big pass, no real big thing. He was just trying to make long drives, take time off the clock, and allow their defense to hold it. Yep. And then he did the one long pass to put the game away to MVS. That's it. And if you notice, Andy Reid switched up on how many people he throw the ball to. He throw to Rice, Pacheco, and Kelsey and Allaire. That's it. He don't throw nobody else until late in the game. If you notice when MVS called his balls, it was either at the end of halftime or late in the game.
Yep. But one thing I am happy about, in the Super Bowl, there are 2 Big 12 quarterbacks. Both of them came from the Big 12. Patrick Mahomes came from Texas Tech.
What did he do?
And Brock Purdy went to Iowa State.
What did Cotton Picking do? you? Who cares they from the Big 12 Cotton Picking Division?
I'm just saying.
Who gives a rat's behind that they from the Big 12? They ain't from OU? Man, you're gonna get your OU Sooner card taken. We don't care about all that.
I'm just saying. It's two Big 12 quarterbacks.
I be John Brown. Who cares?
I'm just saying.
And
everybody said the Big 12 don't produce players. The best quarterback in the league came from where? The Big 12. The NFC Championship quarterback, last pick of the draft, is in what? The Super Bowl. Where they go to school at? Big 12 football conference. That's all I got to say. Y'all think about that. It ain't SEC. It ain't ACC. It's not the Big 10. It's not the Pac-12. It's not MWC. It ain't the Atlantic 10. It ain't Sun Belt. It's Big 12.
Do I need a violin? Do I need a violin so you can play this? We got some violin music.
No, you can sing though, and I'll harmonize with you. I'm just saying, two Big 12 quarterbacks, Super Bowl.
Like I said, Patrick Mahomes is that man.
Yes,
he's the man. You know, you got to give to him and Andy Reid.
Yes,
they
got it on lock right now.
And Spagnuolo got that defense running.
Yeah, but when you have the best quarterback in the league and you give him any kind of daylight, he makes stuff happen. Bro, he was 10 for 10 on his first 10 passes against the Ravens. Who else can do that?
The man ended 30 or 39.
He only missed 9 passes.
You had some media people talking that he didn't do nothing second half. The man was 30 or 39 for 230-something yards passing.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
9 incompletions.
9 against the Ravens, who had the number one scoring defense?
Number one defense, period.
Number one defense overall, period. He was 10 for 10. Who else can do that?
He came out and kicked him in the teeth.
So I'm like, bro, I will not pick once if 15 gets in the playoffs with Andy Reid. I'm going with the Chiefs, bro. Until somebody show me they can be beat during playoffs, I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, bro. I didn't seen enough. 11-2 in the playoffs. 11-2. You know what Tom Brady's record is? Playoffs. It's like 31-14.
But you gotta understand, Tom Brady played what, 20 years?
20 years.
So 34 and what, 13, 14?
Yeah.
That is excellent.
I know, but he has a winning percentage of like 73%.
Let's give Patrick Mahomes a little bit more years. Let's give him 10 more years. Let's see where he at. Because this is what I gotta say. What people don't realize, that division, he has been. I was telling Trey earlier before we were on air. The Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots mirror each other, almost identical. They both had weak divisions. Neither one of them had a challenge in their division. Tom Brady or Mahomes. Neither one of them has had a challenge in their division. When Brady's division started getting better was when Brady got older, and then Brady left and went to the NFC.
Okay, yeah, I can say that.
Mahomes' division, the San Diego Chargers, you're right. The Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, you're right. Denver Broncos, you're right. Neither one of them has been any good since Mahomes been in the league. Neither one of them.
And the only other
But now,
The only other great team is when they had the place was the Indianapolis Colts with Peyton Manning. But that wasn't that was
that wasn't a division. I'm talking
Yeah,
about division.
yeah.
I'm talking about division. Now, this next year, Denver's gonna probably be better. You got
who gonna be Denver quarterback?
I don't know.
No, Baker's finna sign a deal with Tampa Bay.
They gonna man, they ain't like they're gonna freaking Baker Mayfield.
That's what Trader said. He said they gonna sign Baker.
Trey over there reminiscing, thinking, talking crazy. But he know good and well he ain't gonna. They gonna pick up somebody probably in the draft, or they gonna trade for somebody.
But that don't make them gonna be better, bro.
But
they're not gonna have a CJ.
No. But what I'm saying is, they're gonna be better. The Raiders with Antonio Pierce, they're gonna be better. Once they just gotta get them quarterback. They got everything else. They just need quarterback, and the players want to play for Antonio Pierce.
True.
LA Chargers got Jim Harbaugh now, someone that's gonna rein Herbert in. That's all they needed. They got a new offensive coordinator. Anywhere Jim Harbaugh has been successful, even when he didn't have no good quarterback. He's been successful. He was successful at Stanford. Stanford, dog. Stanford.
Yeah.
Then he turned around. He took the same players that Mike Singletary had at San Francisco, and they was winners the next year. Year one. Took them to the Super Bowl.
So
he took a team in Michigan that was only winning maybe 7-8 games each year. He took them, and they started winning 10 game seasons. Finally got over the hump once he got better play, got more of his players in there. His coaching staff the way he wanted it. They beat Ohio State his last 3 years, then won the national title. It's going to be tougher. He's not going to have that pushover division no more. That division is not going to be a cakewalk for Patrick Mahomes. Don't get me wrong. They're going to have to get some better. They're going to have to get some receivers. They're going to have to keep Jones. They get rid of Jones, their defense going to pots. That defense is going to the pots. They get rid of Jones.
Well, I'm just concerned is how are they going to keep replenishing talent around Patrick?
They're going to start investing in a tight end to replace Kelsey. Because Kelsey's getting old in the too.
Yeah.
They're going to pick up Rice is young, Pacheco young, Higuera's young. But they're going to be wanting a contract. You're going to have to decide what you're going to do. You're going to pick up somebody in the draft to get you some receivers.
And you're going to have to invest in your offensive line.
And so that's what I'm saying. So now I think we really have to see just what the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes are made of. Now they got to tell it's not that cakewalk division. You understand? When Brady was winning his stuff, that division, you pretty much at the beginning of the year penciled them in at winning a division.
True, because Miami ain't been nothing. The Jets
was only a little bit when Rex Ryan was there. Other than that, they was nothing.
And Buffalo
wasn't nothing.
Buffalo ain't been nothing since they was going to the Super Bowl and facing them Cowboys.
So like I said, Brady never had to face his arch nemesis in a tough division.
No.
Mahomes, he's going to have to face a tough division at the beginning of the year. At the beginning, in year 7, he's going to have to play against a tough division. So it's not going to be a cakewalk. This is where he fits to see just how good Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs really is. Is he going to be able to make it back to the Super Bowl like this? Is he going to be able to make it back to an AFC Championship game like this? We fit to really see, because the AFC North with Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Baltimore, and Cincinnati, that's not going to be a cakewalk. Nobody in that division.
True.
Burrow's going to be coming back healthy. Deshaun Watson going to be back healthy. They already got the defense. Pittsburgh going to pick them up a quarterback. You know they already got a defense. Tomlin going to have them ready. Baltimore, we see with Baltimore, they got to keep some people because they pay OBJ $20 million. They can't pay OBJ $20 million next year. He's going to have to take a pay cut. But they're young.
Yeah. But I think OBJ is going to want to stay at Baltimore.
Yeah. So, and that defense is young. Roquan Smith is sold up. So, it's not going to be a cakewalk. You look at the division that the Houston Texans in. Houston Texans, Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Tennessee Titans. That's not going to be a cakewalk. The easy division is going to be New England, New York Jets, Miami and Buffalo Bills. But that division ain't going to be a cakewalk. It's not going to be a cakewalk for Patty Mahomes to come out the AFC after this year. But this was Patty. This was people want to say you should have got Kansas City this year while they were down. No, Kansas City should have wanted to go to Super Bowl this year while the other teams are down. Because after this year, ain't gonna be no pushover.
But that's what we want. We want a regular season games to mean something. We want them to be a playoff-like atmosphere. We want that's what the fans want. That's what real football cats want to see.
Now you have to see whether Mahomes is the GOAT. Whether Mahomes is that dude.
Well, I'm gonna say right now, for what I've seen, yes. Any test we give him, he passes with flying colors.
I'm not saying he's not that dude, though. I'm not saying he's not that dude.
But you just really want to see what everybody's healthy.
Yeah.
Do we get the same results?
Now you got some challenges coming up, and just to get out your division, just with the LA Chargers. If you just count the Oakland Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos, just with the LA Chargers had talent.
Now they got a coach. So we'll see. But you do make some good points. There is the AFC is, I'm gonna say, they are top heavy because you have at least two teams in every division, and in the North, you just got to count all four of them. So that's over half of your AFC rivals are top heavy.
If Mahomes don't win Super Bowl this year, there's a good possibility he might not win it again for the next 2 or 3 years.
True, but there's a good chance
that he can.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be just as easy and simple as it's been.
I don't think Patrick Mahomes really cares. As long as he's healthy and he got some players around him, he going to make it work, bro. He does stuff that you cannot even coach.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you totally on all that. I agree with you totally on all that.
Like, he do stuff that you tell most quarterbacks, hey, bro, don't do that. If you're rolling right, don't throw across your body back to the other hash mark. What does Patrick Mahomes do? The exact same thing. He can throw off balance and accurate. That is just ridiculous. Bro, he was fading to the left and threw the ball sidearm 40 yards. What kind of – that's touch, bro. That's next level.
Like I said, I agree with you. I agree with you on all that. I'm just saying it's not going to be a cakewalk.
Well, that's what we want. We don't want it to be a cakewalk.
And Gerard Mayo do what everybody's thinking he's going to do.
The Patriots are going to be back? Is that what you're saying?
They're going to be up in there.
I just wish they would have actually let Mac Jones give him an offensive coordinator and let him be developed. They did not give him that opportunity. Well, and that might have tarnished him for the rest of his career.
Well, we're going to give you an opportunity to listen to us again next week, because next week we're going to be talking Super Bowl. We're going to give our Super Bowl picks next week. We'll be back next week, same time, same place, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on KBOB 89.9 FM and also on 10 TV, the African American Network. We have a local feel and a global reach. Hey, you bark at us.
We bark back.
Bro.
To the beat, y'all.
This is KBOB 89.9 FM. Tulsa.
And now streaming 24/7 live from the Young Media Studio. 24/7 live at KBOB 8